Hello again. We're going to start a new book today. I asked ChatGPT, please give me a concise history of the fantasy novel The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Wrong screen. There we go. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien was written in the early 1930s, originally as a bedtime story Tolkien told his children. While grading student papers around 1930, he famously scribbled the opening line, "In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit," which sparked the tale. Tolkien's friend C.S. Lewis encouraged him to submit the manuscript to a publisher. It was accepted by George Allen and Unwin and first published in 1937 as a children's fantasy novel. The book was an immediate success, praised for its imagination and charm. Due to its popularity, the publisher requested a sequel. Tolkien began what became The Lord of the Rings, expanding the Hobbit's world into the fully realized mythology of Middle Earth. Later editions of The Hobbit were slightly revised, most notably the chapter Riddles in the Dark, to better align with the darker tone and continuity of The Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit. This is the original paperback that I got sometime in the 1960s. It's the enchanting prelude to The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. Here are the chapters awaiting you: An Unexpected Party, Roast Mutton, A Short Rest, Overhill and Underhill, Riddles in the Dark, Out of the Frying Pan into the Fire, Queer Lodgings, Flies and Spiders, Barrels Out of Bond, A Warm Welcome, On the Doorstep, number 12, Inside Information, number 13, Not at Home, number 14, those, by the way, are Roman numerals, and the X means it's a 10. That's about all I'll tell you right now. So Fire and Water is number 14. The V is a 5, so XV is 15, The Gathering of the Clouds. The little 1 makes it 16, A Thief in the Night. The 2 straight lines make it 17, The Clouds Burst. 18, The Return Journey. And 19, The Last Stage. Now, if I can find it, I won't give you the introduction, but I will show you the map. And I'll be honest with you, it looks like it's THROR' map. And there's an old-fashioned hand and some ancient script. The Lonely Mountain. Here of old was Thrain, king under the mountain. Far to the north are the gray mountains, the withered hearts whence came the great worms. Here was Gorian, Lord and Dale, running river. There's the gateway of the long lake. Okay. So if you can read that. Misty Mountains, great river of Wilderland. Long Lake Escarod. The Iron Hills. So, that's the introduction. That's the story. And I'll go ahead and read this. In this delightful and enthralling tale, J.R.R. Tolkien first created the imperishable world of fantasy called Middle-earth and those charming Lilliputian creatures. That's a reference to another book by called Gulliver's Travels. I may look up the author. I know it as well as I know my own name. The Hobbits, whose adventures are continued in The Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit belongs to a very small class of books which have nothing in common save that each admits us to a world of its own, a world that seems to have been going on before we stumbled into it, but which, once found by the right reader, becomes indispensable to him. Its place is with Alice in Wonderland and the wind and in the willows. Prediction is dangerous, but The Hobbit may well prove a classic. Somebody wrote that 65 years ago.